Well, hey there folks, here's my little Honda EU2000i inverter generator. I've got very few hours on this. I bought this probably, must have been 10 or 12 years ago now. And I've taken it camping a couple times, didn't run it much. I just hold on to it in case I need it. It's the camo version, as you can see. And I store it without any fuel in it. And I usually start it up of like every 6 months or so. I'll put fresh fuel in it and fire it up. So I figured I'll go ahead and if I can set my phone somewhere here. I'm not sure if I can. I don't have a stand for it. Let's see if it'll sit here. Well, let's try this. Just until I get it started. Okay, so there's no, I just put some fuel in it, and this will be the first start here in like 6 months. See how she fires up. Got the choke on, I've got it turned on to the run position, and yeah, let's see how long it takes, how many tries it takes. 1. Remember, it was ran out of fuel. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's got a fuel pump in it, so it might take a while. 12, 13, 14, 15. Figured it would have started by now. Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure choke is this way. It shows choke this way. May have the choke on backwards. We'll find out. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I've got to have that choke on backwards, even though it's showing this way. Let's try it the other way. See? No, I think that was the right way. Wow, Honda, you're not looking too good. I know you'll start. I just don't know why you're taking so long to start. There we go. Yeah, it never has any problem running. It always runs great. But when I go to store it, I do run all the fuel out of it. I run it bone dry. So I think, I'm guessing because this isn't really gravity feed, the Hondas have a fuel pump on them. It runs off a vacuum. I believe it runs off a vacuum. So maybe that's why it takes so long to get it going once you put fuel back in the tank, you know, from running it bone dry. But she runs good now. That's full bore. That's as loud as it'll ever be. Which I don't know how the phone picks it up, but it's very quiet. Turned on the eco throttle. But once you get it started, it purrs. I've had plenty of these over the years. I used to buy a lot of these and sell them when I lived in Las Vegas, but I'd pick these things up all day long. The Hondas, the Yamahas, the 1000s, the 2000s, the 3000s, whatever size they are. And You know, usually always a carburetor problem. People leave them set with fuel in there, and got to take the carburetor off, clean it off, and they usually ran great. And I'd clean them up, change the oil, you know, made sure everything was good, and flip them. But I mean, I've had dozens of these things over the years, you know, one way or another. I got two of these ones brand new right here. These are brand new in the box. I sold one, kept one. But all the other ones I've gotten, you know, they were all used, and they always started right up, even with, you know, maybe 4 or 5 poles they'd be running. I don't know what's up with this particular one. It takes a while to get it to the carburetor when it's bone dry. But if I shut it off now, it'll fire right back up. Here, let's try it. Better fire right back up. Not even sure what you guys are looking at, but we'll put you there. Should fire right up. Ooh. Oh boy. Honda. Turn the choke on. Had to kick the choke on to get it fired back up the first time again. You know, it could be the higher of elevation up here. We're up here about 4,200 feet above sea level. I noticed my lawnmower gives me trouble up here too. In the summer, my mower will start up on the first or second pole, but if I tried to start it now, it would start, but I'd have to hit the primer bulb over and over again to keep it running, probably for about 4 minutes until it warmed up. I think it's just something when it's a little bit colder and this higher elevation. Maybe the carburetor's not jetted for it. I'm really not sure. But once it's going, it's fine. But anyways, I'd still much rather have a Honda any day, a Honda or a Yamaha versus one of those Harbor Freight Predators, that's for sure. But there you go. Cold start of the old Honda after sitting for 6 months with no fuel in it.